What's up, everybody? It's your girl Froggy. I decided to make a YouTube channel, and my first video is obviously going to be my coming out story. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it. I was like 7, 8, 9-ish, around that age range, and I had a sleepover with my best friend at the time. And it was bedtime, whatever. We were sleeping in the room with my aunt. And there's a spot between the bed and the wall. I'm going to call it the cubby. So there's a spot right there. So when we thought my aunt was sleeping, whatever, we went in the cubby and we started to do some fresh things, right? So my aunt woke up. I don't know if she was really sleeping, but she woke up. She was like, "What y'all doing?" I was like, "Oh, we playing." She was like, "It's not time to play. Get in the bed. Let's go to sleep." I was like, "Okay." So we got in the bed, went to sleep. Waited like 10 minutes, right? Thinking she went back to sleep. Went back in the cubby hole. Did some fresher things. I don't know if one or both of us took our panties off, but like back then we had the nightgowns, so we ain't had the pants and the shirt, we had the nightgowns, so it was easy to take the panties off, you know what I'm saying? So went back in the cubby hole, took the panties off, whatever, started kissing and pecking each other and humping, you know what I'm saying? And my aunt woke up again. She was like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" It's like, "We're just playing, we're not tired," you know what I'm saying? So she was like, no, it's time to go to bed. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all again, y'all need to go to bed, it's bedtime. So I was like, "Alright, whatever." Hop back in the bed, right? Left the panties on the floor because that's gonna look weird if we put the panties on. Now what y'all really fucking doing, you know what I'm saying? So we just left the panties in the cupboard hole. So we waited mad long, like probably in our heads it was like 2 hours. In real lifetime it's probably like 20 minutes. Who knows, you know? So we waited mad long, waiting until she like fell asleep for real, like, you know what I'm saying? So after that, went back in the cubby hole. All the clothes is off. Everything. We doing everything in our minds. We doing everything, all right? Kissing, pecking, humping, all of that. Like, calling each other baby, all of that, right? So I don't know. At some point, my aunt got up. And I think we either lay still or we didn't realize that she left. Either way, she got up out the bed. For like, not even that long, it didn't seem like. Came back in the room, went back in the bed like she went to sleep. So we was like, "Oh shit, we good, right?" She didn't tell us to get back in the bed or nothing. So we was like, "Alright, cool." Not even a minute, maybe a minute later, all we hear is boom. The door fucking pop open. We like, what the shit? What the fuck's about to pop off, right? We laying next to each other, mad still, like, because we don't know what the fuck is about to pop off, right? Mind you, it's my mother. Like, my mother came in with a whole leather belt, nigga, and beat both our asses like we did not belong to her. Like, at least I didn't, because that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, she beat our asses like she ain't know who the fuck we was, and we was robbing the place, my nigga. Like, we got our asses whipped so bad that day. When I tell you, I was like, I'm not fucking with another bitch. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, if I go to school, you can't borrow my pencil. I don't got no extra paper, my nigga. Like, no, you can't come to my house. I'm homeless. You can't, no, no. I am not looking at another bitch. Like, do I have to sit next to her? Like, my mom might come in. I don't know. Like, can I sit next to him? Like, is that okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when I tell you, I was like, "No, that's okay. Like, I'm good, right?" Like, she beat our asses. That's my first lesbian experience. In my mind, that was gonna be my last one, because my mama wasn't beating my ass again. I'm not trying to get beat the fuck up, right? So let's fast forward, whatever. I'm in college at this point. Sometime in high school, I had asked my father. I was like, "Yo, what if I'm a lesbian? Like, what would you say if I'm a lesbian?" And I'm West Indian. My family's West Indian. So all he said to me, now in my mind, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't necessarily good either. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you just gotta take that and run with it. You don't question no chips. That's what we call it. You don't question no chips, okay? So, you know, later on in life, I got a girlfriend. At this point I'm in college. I got a girlfriend. And it was a break, and I don't know if she didn't want to go home or whatever. And I asked my father, and I was like, "Yo, can my friend stay over? You know, because we don't break, whatever." He's like, "Yeah, cool." So, you know, he was doing the things in the room and stuff like that, but, you know, my father didn't have any, you know, slight signs that the nigga was, different or whatever. So, that was an indication, I guess, at one point, whatever. If there's another break, we had went back to school, whatever. It was another break. I had came back from school, and I was out with my high school basketball friends, whatever. And my father kept blowing up my phone like, yo, you need to come home, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, it's 8:30. Like, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, some shit like that. He's like, yo, you need to come home. And I'm like, bro, no. All right, calm down, whatever. So I'm like, maybe something happened. Like, he was mad at Aggie. And, so I came home with one of my basketball friends. He was like spazzing, like, whoa, why the fuck you come home with her? Like, he don't curse. So if I curse him, whatever. So he's like, why is she here with you? I'm like, yo, she just walked me home. Like, what happened? He's like, nah, she need to go home. She need to go home. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just walk up to the door. Sorry, that's killer. So, I'm just gonna walk up to the door. So I turn around and walk up to the door. This nigga snatched my shit back. So like, my only reaction was to fucking swing. So I'm fucking swinging. We started fighting, my nigga. Mind you, I don't even know why. Okay, so we start fighting, whatever. I'm throwing balls. At one point, I'm on the floor. I fell somewhere. So now I'm kicking and throwing balls. And this nigga just slapped me all up and through. And I'm like, yo, this is wild. I don't understand. I don't get it. So, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? He was like, yo, this lifestyle you living, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what lifestyle, my nigga? I just came home from school. Like, I was just chilling, like, all these girls. I'm like, yo, I play basketball and volleyball and a little bit of softball, my nigga. Like, I'm always around bitches. I don't understand how today is the day. So anyways, after we fought or whatever, I go in my room. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like, who even told him? Like, I don't understand, my nigga. Like, this is crazy. Like, so however he found out, I got my ass beat again. Like, you just get beat when you're a lesbian. And then I fast forward a little bit. I was living in the house at that time, and when he found out what he found out, he stopped paying my tuition for school, and then my nigga dropped out. It was too late to do financial aid. It wasn't enough to do financial aid. So dropped out of school. We had like mad beef, mad tension between us, and he had made an apartment in the basement. So I was like, yo, can I take the apartment in the basement because it's too much of this blase. He was like, yeah. So I went in the basement, whatever, and then I got a girlfriend, and she came to visit. And she was in my room downstairs, and I was talking to one of her cousins or something in the car, and my father came downstairs and saw her in the room and kicked me the fuck out. We wasn't doing shit at all, and kicked me the fuck out. Told me to get my shit. So I packed my shit and I actually moved with shorty. And at that point, it was some type of eviction shit popping off with her and her family, or her brother at that time, because we was living with her brother. And I was low-key homeless. So I asked my father, like, yo, can I stay here? Like, I have no place to go. Like, you're wilding. Like, blah, blah, blah. I came back, went back to the basement. And then I was talking to another shorty at that time. And I don't know what happened with that one, but my father kicked me out again. I don't remember how, why, but I got kicked out. And this time, like, it was like months, like four months, I believe, I want to say, that I was like legit homeless as fuck. And me and the girl that I was talking to, she was actually homeless too at the time. So we had gotten to a shelter. A lot of people don't know this too. So we got into a shelter, and I started working at this warehouse, whatever. And the first shorty that I got kicked out with, she was like, yo, you should go to Job Corps. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? So basically I went to Job Corps. But before that, I had to ask my father to come back because it was just too much, and I didn't have nowhere to go. And it was like maybe like 2 weeks that I had to wait before I had to go to Job Corps, which was in Rhode Island. So I asked him, I was like, yo, like, this is the last time. You ain't gonna hear from me again. Like, I just need 2 weeks, my nigga. Like, just give me 2 weeks. I'm out your hair. You ain't gotta whatever. He was like, all right, cool. 2 weeks went by, went to Job Corps. I started talking to another shorty, and you know, we got cool, whatever. And at that point, I started elevating. I got my car, got my apartment. I had a job. I'm making good money. I wasn't asking nobody for shit, nothing. And then I like had to come to my father's house for some mail or something or whatever. And my stepmom saw me and she was like, oh, you look like you got a glow and you look more positive and you seem different. In my mind, I'm like, I'm the same motherfucker. Y'all just wasn't fucking with me. So what you mean? But you know what I'm saying? So I guess she had told my father that that she seen a change in me or whatever. And then that's how we started talking, and I started bringing my girl at the time around more. And he was just like, yeah, like I really see like a change, like, you look happy and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, with all the fucking stress that y'all was giving me, who the fuck was supposed to be happy? But yeah, so I mean, at that point he realized that this wasn't a game. I was dead serious, and I am a lesbian. It is what it is. I don't like niggas. And it's been uphill from there. Sorry, this is a long video. My mother, on the other hand, I don't know how I came out to her. I think my sister probably ratted on me like she always fucking do. And she wasn't cool. And I didn't mention this, but I was brought up Christian. So me being a lesbian, and I was actually brought up Christian at Seventh-day Adventist, to be specific. And it's a no-go for them. And I'm definitely the black rainbow sheep in the family, because I'm the only one with piercings, and well, not only tattoos, my brother has tattoos, but I'm the only one with piercings and crazy shit like this. And I'm the only gay nigga in the family. I know that. But yeah, I mean, it gets better. And I mean, my trials made me stronger as fuck, and that's what it is, At the end, my niggas, I see you on a later date, you know what I'm saying? Woo!